This is TNC Movie Nights. Alex is desperately waiting to hear my thoughts about our review that we're talking about today, Stranger Than Fiction with Will Ferrell. As all of you know, one of my least favorite actors of all time. Alex, how you doing?
Doing well, man. I'm doing just as well as I was the 15 minutes ago when we recorded the last episode. What'd you think of the movie, by the way?
It's a movie. I watched it on your Voodoo account, and yeah. So today we're gonna be reviewing, as I mentioned, Stranger Than Fiction, because our previous episode on Wednesday that came out last Wednesday, which is 2 weeks from now. Hi, future us. We talked about comedy actors and serious roles, kind of broke down some of them, and one of them that we mentioned, as I did not talk about, was Will Ferrell in Stranger Than Fiction. And the reason why is because, Alex, I was really curious, what did you think of Stranger Than Fiction?
Well, all right, we're going to play this game. I'm just going to play along because it's a way to end it faster. I love this movie. This is a movie that Sahara showed me that I hadn't seen ever until, I don't know, like 6 months ago maybe. And it's so good. I love everyone in it. I think Will Ferrell does a great job playing the stuffy OCD guy slash just kind of like awkward weird, but not absurdist weird, not typical Will Ferrell weird. I think Emma Thompson is amazing in this movie. The way she just like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just her intensity and her sort of like unpredictability in it, but while also feeling like secure. I don't know. She just knocks it out of the park. I'm looking at the actors list now. Maggie Gyllenhaal, she does a great job. I think Dustin Hoffman is understatedly hilarious in this movie. Spoiler alert, when he's just like, you need to die. You have to die. This is the greatest piece of writing I've seen, and you need to die. It's just like, he's so serious, but he's so funny, and then he's always doing something weird. It's weird that in a Will Ferrell movie, Dustin Hoffman is funnier because he just gets to do weird stuff like walking up to the lifeguard thing mid-conversation about whether he's gonna die or not. I love that. Queen Latifah, beast in this movie. She's takes over any scene that she's in such a good way. Will Ferrell, man, most of the time he's serious. When he gets to getting a couple ha-has, it's funny. Like when he brings over the box of flowers. Adorable, hilarious. What's not to love? Or is there something not to love? Brandon, what did you think of Stranger Than Fiction?
This movie was so absolutely great.
Oh, I'm so happy! Yes! Yes! I'm not even gonna wait till you stop recording. Sahara! He loved it! Awesome! Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and say this right now, and I'm going to regret this for a long time. Will Ferrell is a great actor. He is just in terrible roles. He chooses the worst possible roles on the face of the planet because he killed it in Stranger Than Fiction. I thought he was awesome in this. I really love this movie.
Yes.
I'll put it like this, Alex. I love this movie so much. I watched it in 2x speed and then slowed it down because I wanted to fully enjoy it.
You didn't even do that for Shawshank.
No, I did not.
Wow. That's awesome.
This movie was very good. I will say I love Maggie Gyllenhaal. She is fantastic. To me, she really just killed in this movie. To me, she was kind of the driving force for a lot of it. Will Ferrell was very good. He played, like you said, a very OCD type awkward character very well, but not it being too much. And yeah, I mean, there was a lot to really enjoy about this movie. Dustin Hoffman was great in it too. He brought kind of, how you said, like he brought that comedy that Will Ferrell usually does, but a much lighter sense. And yeah, all around the movie is very good. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I didn't think I was going to dislike it, to be honest with you, with it being a serious role for Will Ferrell. I had a feeling I would like it because it was taking out the part of Will Ferrell that I don't enjoy of the just crazy, goofy characters that he has always chosen and forced to play at this point. But yeah, no, you're just...
That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you liked it. Because I think this movie is, like, genuinely so underappreciated. It is amazing. I called Good Will Hunting a masterpiece in our main episode, as it rightfully deserves to be considered one. I think this does too in its own right. It is so good, and it has this weird sort of vibe to it, and it sticks with it the whole way, and it's so nice, and it's so refreshing, and it's so unbelievably original, and I love it. I just love it. We were talking about, Sahara and I watched it together because we both love this movie. And we were like, we need to watch this more often. This just needs to be in the rotation of movies that you put on when you can't think of what you want to put on. Because it has everything. It makes you laugh, it makes you think, it makes you feel. All of those things. It has, like, the sad ending / the happy ending. I love the stuff with the watch, how it kind of has, like, it's not a full character. It's not, like, anthropomorphized in any way. But it's something. It's something. There's something going on. And then I love how it ends up like spoiler alert again. This is a review. We always spoil in the reviews.
And the movie's 15 years old, so.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about talking about Stranger Than Fiction. If this was like, when we do our Godzilla Kong, maybe I'll be a little bit more toned down a little about talking about spoilers. But it's an old movie. But even how like she decided to use the watch as the way to kill him and to save him. Brilliant. And the pure emotion that she has when she's typing it out, you know, because you get the vibe that she wasn't gonna, and then Will Ferrell gives her his blessing, and then she's typing it out, and she can't quite do it, and then she's just like, it's amazing. That's all I have to say about it. It's just amazing. Everyone is so freaking good in this movie.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. I'm glad we watched it. Honestly, I believe it was Sahara who brought this movie up on one of the times she was here with rom-coms, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And yeah, no, all around the movie was very good. I'm glad we watched it. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you don't like Will Ferrell. I mean, it does a good job at really just showing his potential of what he could do without having to scream and yell for 40% of a movie. But yeah, I mean, there's not
even when he's funny.
Dislike.
Even when he's funny, he's not screaming and yelling. Like, his hilarious moments are just deadpan, monotone. Like,
yeah.
I love what he's in the sorting room, and it's like all white cabinets, all white walls, white ceilings, white lights. And his buddy walks in. He's like, "Do you hear the voice?" And then he's doing the waves sort of thing, and he's lost his mind, and it's hilarious, but not. It's not Will Ferrell losing his mind like you would expect him to.
Yeah.
And then same thing like with the box of flowers. I think that was hilarious. Some of the funniest moments he has are when he is being as completely deadpan as possible. And I think that's so fantastic. And I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad you agree, because he nails it, as does everybody in this movie. Oh, it's a good day.
I had to give you one last W before you head out. So, yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, it is one last W, because this is officially the last episode that I will ever record in this space.
That's
and this will be
crazy.
the last time with the background. That's it, man. We put in half of the floor today, put in the rest tomorrow, packing up, and we're out of here next week. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up. This is one last W. While we're bringing up other things and W's, why don't you tell the people where they can find us if they type 3 W's and then a dot?
A little bit of a stretch. There we go. TheNerdChambers.com. It's actually 3.
With www. Yeah. I meant for me. Damn it, I ruined it.
TheNerdChambers.com if you want to go find all of our shows over there. Of course, we got TNC Movie Nights, The Nerd Chambers, Commander and You. Got our Pokemon streams, got our other streams that go up on there, articles as well that Mandy and myself write at time to time again. And also, if you want to support us, we really do appreciate it so much. Go get our merch. The movie nights, we got the movie nights over there. You can't buy it like that, the Avengers Snapped version, but
yeah, but if you put it in the dryer on extra hot for 3 hours and exit, you can burn it this way.
Yeah.
So that's good. Next Avengers movie, I got to make sure that I wear this too. Yeah. Even if Thanos is gone.
Oh man, just looking, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. All right, but that's where you can find us. It's been a really a fun time. Of course, it's been a good 8 months now, about 3/4 of a year for Alex being in that room, that space. And yeah, all things have to come to an end at times, but it's been a lot of fun. But Alex, go ahead and say bye to the people.
Bye to the people. I'm not going to end it like that with the last one.
Bye, White Wall.
I'm Alex. Bye, White Wall. I hope you find your dad. Will Ferrell, call back. Alex, Brandon. See you guys.